Caleb Sturgis now to do the honors and get us started. And here we go. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the pass the 30-yard line there. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
NBA basketball player.
Again, it's Bell. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze eluding the pressure right. And he's got a man open. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Breeze now. Flushed out right. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced them there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front.
Adrian Peterson off to the races. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adrian Peterson, 35 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And this is off the left, upright, and through. A trick shot there, but a point is a point. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we said?
Now Breeze lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming coming out on the field. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football, and he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. We'll see if they die. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. DeAndre Hopkins from 8 yards out. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You get an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They were trying to go to Marshall that time, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football. When they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. To throw is Breeze. And there's a flag on the field. Roughing the pass here, but Charles, that's a good call. But these days, you know quarterbacks, they're very protective.
We know how protected they are, and if it's anything borderline, they're going to get the call. But as a defender, that's hard to swallow sometimes because there's so many of these bang-bang plays.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the...
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some...
He quit. He quit. We made him quit. Oh, man. He quit, coach. Oh, yeah. We was killing that dude. We made him fumble like twice in a row. Then we got picked. Oh, yeah. I like Davis' speed. I like my safety. I think all I need is receivers now. Their prices should have dropped. Yeah, it dropped a little bit.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players. And Gauden, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Caleb Sturgis now to do the honors and get us started. And here we go. The Super Bowl of Madden Ultimate Team is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. On 3rd down, Wilson on the screen, Bernard. And he is going to lose yardage here. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver,
and he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jermaine Gresham, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the early lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Wilson. And that's complete to Brian Quick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Crashing in from the end there, not to disrupt the pass game, but to disrupt the run game.
Yeah, I love the distinction, too, because the good defensive ends, they can do it all. Set the edge in the run game, make sure that no one can move it that way, and, of course, rush the passer. On that play, use the speed to get there in the run game.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Connor Barwin in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. Brian Quick, the intended target. And that's going to make it 4th down.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Now Austin. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. Look at the dance and the juke. And Adrian Peterson Peterson. He's at the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adrian Peterson, 70 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And out now come the Seahawks. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offensive?
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Connor Barwin in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. One receiver left, 2 to the right. Now it's Wilson. Completes it to Quick. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And that one results in 35 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is
a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amuka.
Another one. Second body.
The Giants have forced their third turnover. Massive time to the end zone, and the pass is intercepted. When he splits the 2 receivers, comes right over and makes the interception. Tavares, king of the slam, and in a foot race, and he will score. 59 yards, and the Giants have the lead. 4th and 10 on a similar play. That was set. Derby goes right over him. 4th and 10 on a similar play. That was set. Derby goes right over him. Takes it inside the 45, gain of 13. 37-17. Thomas to the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown. Comes right out, ball's there. The secondary, they're working with Florida and Tyler Starr. One of the receivers checked in defensively. Covered, however, that is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown unless there's a flag on the play. But it is Evans who's been a big part of this drive with the touchdown reception. This is a big-time throw. Shaq Evans.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
Evans just looks to the inside, and it was almost like Brandon Allen handed him the ball.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. First carry now for Adrian Peterson. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
When the defensive line controls the offensive front the way we just saw there, it doesn't allow any of the offensive linemen to leak downfield and get to the linebackers and block them on the second level. You end up with the type of play we just saw. Linebackers didn't have to fight anyone off, didn't have to knock anyone to the side, didn't have to elude anyone trying to block them. They just saw the play, ran to the ball, and finished things off. Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
Brees going to sneak it. They'll give him a yard on the play. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
What kind of game are we going to have in store for us? I understand the call here if it's the final 2 minutes and you're losing. But this is the opening drive of the game.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 52 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this. But run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out second down. To throw, it's Brees. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. They've been moving the ball well offensively. Finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Brees going to throw. Got his man over the middle. This is quick. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Well, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They'll run for it. Peterson muscles him off.
What?
Neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this crowd,
That's a dumb animation.
On the opening drive. So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for, because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, try and put those points on the board and set them back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out. Brees again here on 2nd and 10. It's
What? Oh, my God. Come on, Madden. I'm right there to pick it up.
On first down, Brees. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Brees to throw on 3rd and 1. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Brees now on first down. And Olsen over the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now Breeze. Dumps it off to Lewis. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 15 and a press shutdown. And now the passing game here in the second quarter is starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened.
Oh, and Lewis lost the football. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it
That's
down.
so stupid and mad.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Shut up.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Oh, my God.
Breeze. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And Sturgis able to knock it through, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Oh, my God, this game dumb.
11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. But I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It's a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well. Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Here's Breeze. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adrian Peterson, 39 yards. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And now out come the Patriots. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take...
Man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for New England. 54 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly
dude,
what you
that's a
said.
pick.
He's the speed to his
Madden's
advantage.
not giving me these
and
picks
going
when
to
they're
get the
right in front of
football.
my
That's a big
face.
time play right there.
Like, I'm
Second
pressing
down here after the
triangle.
incomplete
They're
pass.
right to me.
On second down, here's Breeze. Looking for
Thank
Landry,
you.
and it's
Give me
intercepted.
that.
A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I've been hawking down picks all day.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Breeze. He's going to float this over the middle deep. The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's brought down after a good game. And they're able to convert on 3rd.
They found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
3rd time's a So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.